Hey everybody, it's me Megs, and I am back for another video. This is gonna be kind of like a different type of series because these are questions that I tend to get a lot on my Instagram lives. So I thought it would be cool for me to do kind of like a series here on YouTube for people to check out and kind of wanted to know my perspective on being an influencer. I remember back in the day when I first started YouTube. I started in 2009. So back in the day when people were doing beauty videos, they weren't called influencers. At first there really wasn't a name for it that I knew of yet, and then all of a sudden we became beauty gurus, and now we have progressed to be influencers. So this series is going to be about kind of like my experiences with being an influencer and answering some of the questions about my journey as, you know, influencing, I guess, here on YouTube and my other platforms. So I'm just going to give a little background about myself. I started my YouTube channel back in 2009 as a hobby. It wasn't anything that I took really serious as far as thinking that it could be a career down the line. I mainly started the channel because I was getting requested to do videos from MySpace and from Keep It Simple Sister, which is a hair care forum that Tracy here on YouTube ran back in about 2008. That's when I started. So a year later, after all of the requests, in 2009 I posted my first YouTube video, and I originally started out doing makeup, and then hair started to become one of the more requested video topics here on my channel, and it still is. So I'm here. So when I started my channel, it wasn't anything that I took serious like it is now, how people really see the value in being an influencer. Back then it was just kind of like a really easy peasy cool place here on YouTube, but now it's totally different. So what I would say, like, if you are making a YouTube channel now, or you want to be an influencer overall across all platforms, because back in the day in 2009 there wasn't Instagram and there wasn't Facebook. So I feel like now, say if you wanted to start, you can launch your YouTube channel off of your Instagram, Facebook audience. So I would say grow those two platforms, one or the other, because video is really driven on Instagram and video is really driven on Facebook. So even now I feel like you really don't really have to just be a YouTube influencer, because you are able to monetize your videos on Facebook now too, and that's like a totally different video. Okay, so what I would say is to grow your channel. If you want to like focus on YouTube being your platform, grow your other social media platforms. For me, back in the day, I grew my channel based off of my MySpace page. I had 10,000 followers on MySpace, and I think on Kiss I had about 6,000 friends or something like that. I don't remember, but I grew my page off of that. So whenever I would post a video on YouTube, I would kind of network my page through photos and links on those other two platforms. I have since, of course, deleted my MySpace, girl, but if MySpace come back, I'm here for it. I'm here. I love MySpace. I had my MySpace page from like, I think it was like 2004 to 2008. So after a while, when MySpace wasn't really that popping no more, I just deleted my MySpace and I really focused on kind of like building my Facebook page at the time, and eventually Instagram came along. So in today's influencer social media world, I would definitely say, if it was me and I wanted to start like my influencering, I think I would start on Instagram first if it were me, and then build my Instagram following up and then push it to YouTube. That's what I would do. But you can still grow your influencering on Instagram, because there is Instagram TV now, and I really think Instagram is going to start running ads to monetize on there. I don't know how they're going to do it, but they are. So I would definitely suggest Instagram, because Instagram, look, you can do a lot on Instagram, okay? But overall, I feel like with this whole influencering thing, you must have tough skin. Because being an influencer, if you want to be an influencer, or anyone who was kind of like public on social media, where you you know, openly post content. It doesn't even have to be necessarily beauty. You do have to have a tough skin because it's not all fun all the time. Of course, you know, being an influencer is definitely fun, but what's not fun sometimes is some of the comments that you might get from strangers. And you know, when I first started, the comments really bothered me about my voice, because it was like, what y'all want me to do? I can't do nothing about my voice. Since then, my voice has lowered a lot, but it still peaks when I'm really excited, you know. But my voice is what made me unique. So I would get a lot of kind of like hateful comments in the beginning about my voice, and I did get a lot of hateful comments about my teeth in the beginning too. So I definitely did grow a tough skin along the years, because I remember like probably like the first couple months of me doing YouTube, there was a comment that really got to me, where it allowed me to not post videos for about 3 to 6 months. I just left YouTube. I was like, you know what, I don't want to do this, because it was a really mean comment. And not only were there just mean comments, there are racial comments that you get, you know, depending on whatever it is. Those kind of trolls do come along, so you do have to have tough skin. I think the only time that it really bothers me now as far as comments, if it's something that's kind of like a personal dig, you can comment about my voice, about anything silly like that. But if it's a personal dig, I'm like, okay, that bothers me. But for the most part, me now, I ignore pretty much everything. I don't block people anymore because I don't care. But you can choose how you want to go about negative comments and things, and don't let it get you too down, because look, it will cause you to like go into a dark place. So make sure you are very, you know, tough skinned because it's a doggy dog kind of like messed up world when it comes to probably like trolls and things like that. But I hate saying that comes with the territory, because it absolutely shouldn't. You shouldn't have to endure such things like that, but that is a factor. If you're first starting, that is something that will bother you. Okay, it will. So what I'm about to say next is kind of something that I went through when I first started, and kind of something that I'm still going through. Don't expect support. And when I mean like support, you know, like my friends, I hear a lot of people say my friends don't support my channel, my family doesn't support your channel. Don't worry about who's supporting your channel. Just do what you love to do. Post your videos, post your content on whatever platform it is you choose to post it on. And don't worry about who's looking and who's not. Just post away, and don't overthink, because who wants to support you will support you. Don't go looking like, well, why aren't they, and how come they aren't doing this? Don't worry about who's not. Worry about who is. Okay, that's what I've learned along the way, and you'll prosper, and then the people who are not will start. They will start to be checking for you, and you'll deal with that however you feel necessary. But that is my biggest thing. Do not look for support, especially from peers. That is something I learned for sure, being an influencer. Don't look to, you know, launch your channel off of someone else's channel. Why? Because you need to grow your channel on your own, and you don't want to be associated with another channel for the rest of your YouTube career. You know, you want to build your platform on your own. Now, I will say it is cool to collaborate. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying to not collaborate with people, but don't just be on someone's channel all the time. You need to grow your own channel, grow who you are on your page, on your social media, and grow your own presence. You don't want to be always referred to as like, oh, I seen such and such. That's how I know who they are. They was on such and such, and you know, and such and such. You don't want that. You know, me personally, I wouldn't want that. So that I didn't go about it like that. I just continue to post my content in order to gain a following. Now, I personally didn't do too many collaborations because that's not something that I felt like I wanted to really do. Now, am I against it for myself? No, but I don't really do too many collaborations just because I just don't. It's not even anything really on purpose, really. It's just that it just didn't happen that way for me. But that's just my take on it right now in today's social media world. Grow yourself first, and then you can go ahead and collaborate. Just don't be launching your channel and be like, you know, you got 3 and this person has 20,000. Do you get what I'm saying? You want to grow your own, you know, your own platform, your own vibe, your own existence first. Just get a little bit rolling. Okay, you get what I mean. You get what I mean. So that is pretty much it that I could think of. As far as like people saying that they're nervous about starting, how do I start? Girl, just start. When I started, I had no clue on what I was doing. You don't have to know everything. There really isn't a roadmap or instructions on how to be successful or how to do any of this social media stuff correct, because a lot of us have made many mistakes, and a lot of things have worked for us and a lot of things don't work for us, and a lot of things we're still trying to figure out. So I would suggest, if you're trying to start, just go for it. Just start. Do not overthink, because if you overthink, you're not gonna do it. Just get on there, have fun, okay, and have fun what you're doing and have a passion for what you're doing, because a lot of the times I know I'm getting a lot of questions about, well, how do I make money? How do I do this and how do I do that? Oh, I've seen such and such, they have this bag, and you know, I need to start being an influencer so I can have this person have that. Like, girl, that's not that shouldn't be the only reason why you want to be an influencer, okay? Because you're gonna be kind of disappointed if things don't turn out how you thought they would, because my journey has been a long journey and I feel like I'm still not done. I still feel like I have a lot to do and accomplish, but my journey has been 10 years, girl, okay? And I'm just now starting to see the benefits of all of the videos and work that I have put in over the years. In 2016, that's when it started to financially pay off for me, as far as like, oh, I'm seeing a kickback from all of the things that I've been doing. So yeah, girl, don't start to be an influencer because you wanna wear some Louboutins. Because, girl, I was eating bananas and macaroni and cheese for a long time. I was definitely struggling, you know, and you'll struggle in different ways. But I will say, throughout my YouTube journey, I did have part-time and full-time jobs. I wasn't able to, you know, make a substantial earning until 2016, where it was like, oh, okay, I kind of see the kickback and the, you know, reimbursement from all of the work that I've put in. So I would definitely say, take your time, enjoy what you're doing, and just relax and chill, and don't overthink anything, and have a tough skin when it comes to this, because people say some crazy things and people are crazy, but you can't take it too personal and too let it get too down on your spirit, because it can weigh on your spirit. So just brush it off, keep doing what you're doing, and do what you enjoy most of all. So that is my intro to this series, y'all. If you do have any questions, feel free to ask me. Hopefully this answered some of you guys' questions for starting out. Just do it, just go for it, and build your channel off of your platforms that you already have. Yourself is your biggest promotion. So build your Instagram, build your Facebook, and then network those pages to the YouTube channel. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm here. You know, I will have more videos about my journey. And yeah, that's about it, y'all. I'll see you guys later.